What was our last year's rate of return?
Last year is one of the best year.
In our history, one of the best
in
years.
the history. So 2010 was the best year, then 11 was the best, and 12 was the best. 13, 14, 15, 16, 24 was the best, and now the 25 is the best.
So you beat...
Because we are beating every year.
I see.
So just let's talk about only last year, 2025. So my goal was to do about $600 million. And we were fortunate enough to came very close to our goal. We did $586.9 million in the acquisition and the development. And then with our friends and family, trusted loyal investors, we have raised about $325 million. But that's one time raising the money.
Yeah.
But you have to return it back to the investors also.
Yeah, of course, because that is what the investors are
that's
investing
what the investors looking for the exit, right?
What am I making?
Just 2025, $125.6 million has been returned back to the investors from the disposition of the asset and from the dividends. Okay.
Yeah.
And when we look at the weighted average among all the projects we have exited in 2025, our weighted average came 28%.
28% last year. Your investors saw 28%
Yes.
return last year.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
I know.
That's phenomenal. You don't get that anywhere. How are you able to consistently do this? Because your numbers have always been in the 20s. There are some years that you were doing 40, but consistently over 20.
So if you look at the 5-year history, it's 28% was the 2025, and a year prior to that was 20%, year prior to that was 47%, year prior to that was 46, and year prior to that was 33. But if you look at the 5 years blended average, it's about 34.5% return. And the reason why our return are so high, because remember one thing, we do not charge any promote. It's a per person model.
Yeah.
All the other companies, they're retaining 50% of the profit for themselves. And they're probably going to pass on the half of it, which is about 16, 17%.
Yeah.
We do not charge a penny. Whatever the profit comes, it goes back to the investors. And that's why our returns are high. In real estate, making 15 to 20% is a joke. It's literally a joke.
Is a joke.
It's literally a joke. If you know what you're doing in the real estate, making 15 to 20% is a joke. If you add a little bit of your creativity, okay, my belief is that 50% of the profit you make when you purchase the asset at the right valuation. People talk about it, real estate is all about location, location, location. I agree. 100% I agree.
Yeah, of course, a good
It's
location, a good asset in a good location.
But apart from the location, it's all about relation.
Because a lot of properties you buy, a lot of assets you buy, they're not even on the market.
No, it's not.
It is just your relationship.
It's just your relationship. That's what we have invested in this one. For the past 17 years on operating this company, I just hosted all the bankers, brokers in the town. And we hosted them like 500 people. We said they are the backbone of this company. The bankers, the brokers. Look at the acquisition side when we do it, and the leverage. Our leverage is almost 100 basis point or maybe 150 basis point cheaper than the market because of our great relationship with the bankers and our balance sheet.
So your business is relationships.
So every dollar you saved, whether it's interest, whether it's acquisition side, whether it's development side, dollar saved is dollar made for the investors. And the idea is to go ahead and beat the market and give the better and better performance to the investors, so they don't have to park that money into the money market account and the bond market account and the stock market account.
No,
you hardly get the double digits over there.
Yeah.
So
But some people are happy. Some people are happy with 7%.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I would be happy
100%.
if I've got guaranteed 7% return.
Yeah. So talking about that, DPEG is about to launch now a product called Preferred Return, where you can go and park the money and you'll get the guaranteed 8% return.
Guaranteed 8%.
8%.
Not 7, 8%.
8%.
More than the market.
More than a market. And not only that, whenever you would like to get your money back, right there and there, you can surrender your stocks and you can just take the liquidity. So liquidity position always going to be there for you.
So it's liquid. It's kind of like
liquid.
a bank.
It's kind of like a bank. So
I park my money in the bank.
As long as you owning the stocks of the company, you'll get the dividend in your account at 8%. And the moment you'll say, you know what, some wedding going on in the family.
Yeah,
or
I need
to pay my school education fee for my children.
Okay.
You come in and you can cash out that money right away.
Wow, that's always creative, always ahead of the market, always ahead of the game. And
So
his
different investors have a different financial situation.
different needs.
And different needs, different financial situation. And this is our job to accommodate everybody.
And some people are happy with 8%, guaranteed 8% liquid, so I can come to DPEG like a bank. But I know a lot of investors that would be very happy to know that DPEG did 28%.
100%, yes.
Last year.
Yes.
28% last year. Okay. Last question. 2026. Do you think you're gonna outdo 25?
110%.
Okay. How is 26 gonna be? Just looking at all that's happening. You know, there's a lot of turmoil and just uncertainty everywhere.
Uncertainty, turmoil.
Is that opportunity for you?
100%. 100%. That is an opportunity.
That is the opportunity.
That is the opportunity. People do get nervous, and when they do get nervous, this is the time to go and step in. So my goal of 2026, that in 2026, God willing, I will reach to $1 billion. And
Wow.
that's the target I've kept it for my company. And the year have not even started yet. We're just only 15, 16 days in the year, and we already have $100 million in the pipeline.
And so you're going to do $1 billion in 2026, and right now 5,800 investors. What's your target for 26? So that when we go back in January 2027, I'm going to show you this video and
So target is to at least surpass 7,000 people. But
7,000 investors, 7,000 family in DPEG.
Yes.
Okay.
And the idea and the goal is, if you can talk to their friends and family and let them know about this company, because I would like to grow this company to 100,000.
Wow.
Okay? So
and grow within.
Oh, 100.
Most of the growth comes from referrals for you. It's just, hey, my referrals, your
just,
families.
Just a word of mouth. The idea is that this opportunity does not exist for the small investors.
Yeah.
So all the institutional asset we are acquiring it, just like the San Antonio project, we picked it up for $115 million project. Notable tenants in there such as a Target and
That's the big one. I saw your map. It's
amazing project.
Huge.
Okay. Now, is there anybody can be a part of that project by investing only $50,000?
No, you cannot.
There's
You
no
have-
way.
no, there's-
so
there's-
we open up that arena.
You open
for
it up
the
for
small investors
to come in. 50,000, 100,000, 250, 1 million.
Absolutely.
Okay, so 7.
And we just acquired it last month, and guess what? My first dividend check has already went out. To
Oh,
my
really
investors.
went out
Yes,
there?
yes.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, what do you anticipate your rate of return to be in 26? Because you say turmoil, people are exasperated, that is opportunity. What is your targeted rate of return? I'm going to go back in 27 and I'm going to show you this video.
Whenever I do the projection, I've never project 20, 30, 40, 50%. I never do that. I always educate my people 15 to 20%. If you'll take the middle numbers by 17.5, it's very easy, very achievable.
Everybody would be happy.
Okay.
Everybody
but at
would
the
be
end
happy.
of the day, we don't charge any promote. So whatever the profit will land in the company for that particular project, will pass on 100% of the profit.
So
to
your
the investors.
smart relationship skills, your smart
Always under
looking-
promise and over deliver.
and your ability to find the right asset, negotiate. He's the best negotiator in town. All of this, the value,
Don't say out loud, otherwise the people are not going to come to me.
the value, DPEG na investors ne આ value મળે છે.
100%.
આ value
જો સૌથી પહેલા તો ફાઇન્ડિંગ ધ પ્રોજેક્ટ એટ ધ રાઇટ વેલ્યુએશન. હવે બીજી વાત છે કે જ્યારે બેંકમાં જાય તો આપણો બેલેન્સ શીટ એટલા સ્ટ્રોંગ છે, આપણી લિક્વિડિટી એટલી સ્ટ્રોંગ છે, સો વીલ ગેટ at least 1 to 1.5% cheaper than the rest of the world.
Definitely.
It's every single dollar we are saving adds up in the bottom line. That's why our bottom line is high. A lot of other people are doing business. They don't have a credibility.
Yeah.
When they go in the market, they're so desperate so that they can end up paying 2-3% higher interest rate.
Yeah.
Because they don't have a choice.
You have the position.
We have the position.
You got the position.
We have a backup. We have a liquidity.
Relationships to find the right to find these properties that are not even on the market and to find them at a better price than what the market would pay, and the benefit goes to your 5,800 investors.
I'm acquiring it 60,808 square foot shopping center in Fulshire.
Yeah, let's talk about the newest property that he's acquiring, and interesting how his mind works. Interesting how he works on projects. There are some maps that we're not privileged to share with you right now, but maybe at a given time we will. There are some maps and some projects. If you come in Nadir's office, Nick's office, there's always stuff happening. There's always maps and always projects that he's working on. What's this new project that you want to share with us?
So there's another developer, and I feel sorry for him, that he developed 60,808 square foot of beautiful center here in Fulshire. His investors is really pushing him to get out of the project, and they all are willing to take the loss. Okay, they all knock on my door. The reason for that is they know it, that if you're going to go to Nick, and if Nick agrees on certain price, okay, that's a guarantee of closing. There's a surety of the closing. Because Nick is being backed up by 5,873 investors who are backing him up. Any amount of the money he's trying to raise in the history, it doesn't take more than 1 hour to raise.
Just 1 hour.
'Cause the
I
thing
know
is-
sometimes you put it out in the
And
market
it's gone.
and it's gone.
So what I've learned, my investors, I don't think so they're investing in the project. What they're investing in it is the past 17 years of the track record.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Which we have
investing in
built.
you. They're investing in you. They know that Nadir Dhanani, જ્યાં સુધી Nick Dhanani છે, ત્યાં સુધી not just my money is secure, but it's growing and is beating the market by a huge number. That is the expectation.
Thank you for praising me, but more than Nick Dhanani, it's a team. It's
Yeah,
a
it
DPEG team. Nikhil Dhanani,
Yeah.
Ali Wadwani, Faiz Hirani, Junior Dhanani, Aryan Dhanani, Lucy Singh. This is the team I have. I got 100+ team member over here who's supporting. I can vision things.
Yeah.
They're the one who
They're the one that
execute things.
implement. They
Absolutely.
implement. But all of this idea, we believe in what's here. This man, this brain. What is the value of your brain? If somebody could copy, જેમ આપણે સોફ્ટવેર કોપી કરીએ છીએ ને, તારી બ્રેન અગર કોપી કરીને હું અગર CD ROM પર કોઈને વેચી
આની કાંઈ વેલ્યુ ન આવે.
કઈ વેલ્યુ ન આવે?
પૂરો યુઝ થઈ ગયું છે.
The one and only Nadir Dhanani, Nick Dhanani, Dhanani Private Equity Group, and he says, he didn't say investors, he said my family.
100%.
My family, 5,800 people in his family, and is growing, and he's excited about 2026. There is turmoil, there is exasperation, there are people that are tired of uncertainty, and he says that uncertainty is opportunity.
Absolutely.
2026 is going to be a phenomenal year at Dhanani Private Equity Group. At Dhanani Private Equity Group, join the family and have fun. See some amazing
Happy
returns.
2026 to all of you out there.
And
Love
we're going to
you
come
all.
back, and I'm going to come back in January 27.
There you go.
And we're going to revisit these.
We can revisit this video. We're going to play this video and 27 video.
Yes.
And let's see whether we reach our goal or not.
That's a challenge. That's a challenge.
I'll accept it. I'll
Yes.
accept it.
Nick, Nadir Dhanani, what a pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure. Really appreciate it.